there's a man in my town called Michael, and we were colleagues, acquaintances, because he's a filmmaker, musician, just like me. And so we've always stayed in touch until one day he reached out and he said, "Look, I've been down the rabbit hole. I've either got long COVID, a vaccine injury, or both, or something. I don't know. But do you want to come talk to me, film an interview with me, and see if there's a story here?"
And so, for those that have not watched the film, give us kind of a brief summary of what's happened to Michael.
So as we explore in the film, about 36 hours later, he started to get tingling, losing feeling, the ability to walk. A couple days after that, he blacks out while driving, and they have him checked out for everything that they can, and he just starts deteriorating, losing his ability to walk, to use his hands, everything. So the film follows his medical journey as he goes through the Canadian medical system here. And unfortunately, Michael's experiencing the bad part of it. And really what's happening is he doesn't fit in any box. It's idiopathic is what they say, which basically means they've never seen it before. They don't know what this is. So if no one can agree on what it is, or how it's happened, they can't treat it. And when you have to allocate and be fair with all the resources, the health resources, it means that if you don't fit in the box, there's nothing they can do for you. So he's really in limbo now. So the film follows him through the medical system as he tries to first he's got to get acknowledged, right, that something's happened to him. And that is a struggle. Many of the doctors will say off the record, yeah, we think this more than likely was caused by the vaccine, but we can't put it in your charts. And when I hear that and see that as I'm following, I'm like, whoa, something is not right here. What's going
Yeah,
on
it
here?
even happened, those things right there. I can't tell you how many times that I had a doctor off record tell me, yeah, this is definitely the vaccine. I've seen things, but when I go back and read the notes, they at least put it, but they put it in the subjective part, meaning patient stated. So they don't have to state it.
That's exactly what happened to Michael.
Yes.
He thought he had a doctor on record saying it, and he called him on it and said, and checked the chart, and it was like, no, patient thinks they have a vaccine injury.
That's how they get around it with reporting your actual history without them having to validate it.
It was really hard to get any doctors to talk to us. No one was gonna if they're not gonna go on the record and tell Michael what's happening, they're certainly not gonna talk to me. And as many doctors as I tried to reach out who were around Michael and dealt with Michael, they were, sympathetic, but they just weren't willing to come on cameras. So we just started digging and digging until we could somehow, through people and recommendations, meet some doctors and some scientists who would speak on camera and who just did a phenomenal job of laying out what all the issues are and the science behind all of this.